Good evening, championship bowling fans. How's it going? Again, this is mostly for my folks who are watching on the VOD, but welcome to the 7 p.m. qualifying squad. We should have been the 5 p.m., so it's the 2 and 5, but it was really the 3 and 7. After an issue with the lane machine. But here we are. So welcome. We're in the middle of game one here. We had a couple issues getting things fired up. But, you know, nothing outside the norm. Nothing outside the norm. We got our boys Gio and Manny in front of us, both trying to make the cut still. We're going to hope so, because they sure put on a show. Bowler Dan, Sally, what's up? Good evening. How's everybody doing? 210. Oh my God, he almost picked it. Gio struggling out the gate on a pair that honestly should be a little bit easier. These pairs were scoreable. These pairs were scoreable. (20) 21 to 28. Very scoreable, have been all day. So when you're down on this end of the house, you got to get your pins when you can get them. And playing straighter with urethane has been played. So. Excuse me. Spare, strike, spare, double. And then he also 2 8-10s. It is 2. Sorry if you're the boys a little tired. About max 4 hours of sleep. Been here since 7:45-ish in the morning. We've been in the bowl for 12 hours. I've talked to you for about 10 of those hours. It sure feels like my voice is going away a little bit. We're going to try to have as much fun as we can. We've been having fun. Our friend Terry, AK, all the guys that have won the giveaways so far, we're going to do a couple more of those. So, like I had mentioned previously, once we get to 50 likes on YouTube, again, you have to be on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Head on over to YouTube, watch the stream there. Like it. Once we get to 50 likes, we'll do a giveaway. Get to 100 likes, we'll do another giveaway. So every 50 likes, we'll give away some sort of sticker pack. We're already giving away quite a few. We have a good time doing it. We have a good time doing it. So I implore all the folks over on YouTube land or Facebook land from earlier, or the same bowlers. They're different bowlers. I implore everybody from Facebook, head on over to YouTube and watch there. Helps us out when you do. YouTube gives us a little kickback. Facebook, it doesn't. Rock, what's up, brother? Love this channel. Thanks for letting us view quality bowling for free. Yes, Jake. And it's just going to keep getting better. This year, guys, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'll take this one. F51 or 406 to CD can do mine. Forces ring intenses Magpie. I don't think the internet can handle multiple streams. That's why we don't do multiple streams. I have to stream each pair individually. We do them all together because the internet really can't handle it. In most bowling centers, the internet not good enough to handle it. Oh, he's... See if Gio can turn his game around. He's going to need a string of strikes to get it done. Ball looks pretty good. Needs to hook. He's too far in. I don't know. I don't know what Gio saw. I think he got tripped up by something. He and I were talking a little bit about oh my goodness. He said the ball hooked early. We've seen that 25 hooks more than 26. Gio saw it differently, and I just think he's too far left. That ball is great. Not make it back. And Gio, Clay, Steve, no one was having an issue getting the ball back on these pairs. So I really wonder what happened and what made him think that was the case. Steve Staltz bringing the fiber. Yes, sir. You guys are getting fiber at Lehigh? That'd be lit. Hey, bang, got it. Splits the 8-9. Good job, Manny Farrell. It's usually mid-January. It's a Martin Luther King Jr. weekend every year. Unless something changes, historically it has been on Martin Luther King Jr. weekend every year. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what Martin Luther King Jr. weekend will be next year, but that historically, and it's usually, I think, the third weekend. It's really weird how it works out. Like this year, it was really weird how it worked out. Everybody thought it was the third weekend, and it kind of was because the first was a Sunday, I think. So, nice, Rock. That'd be dope. Get with Ken to give you a tour of the storm plant. That would make sense. That would make sense. Gio, oh, half 10. That was a good ball. Play. What's Gio got to do to strike? These two pairs are the best urethane pairs in the house. So he needs to hit it harder? They said Gio either needs to hit it harder or slow it down, and Gio's already a little slow, so not many options left. But these two pairs are probably the best urethane pairs in the house. They hook quite a bit down lane, comparatively. What's up, Scoob? See if Manny can finish this game strong, get the pins he needs. Over bounces. And gets the break he needed there. And he definitely needs the break. So 54, 84, 94, 04, 14. Manny, hit here would be big. Gotta get off to a hot start. Looked like he got around that one a lot and slow. So it didn't like check up and go forward. It checked up and went sideways. Better off his hand. Oh, and it goes to the field. You can see how much less that. Janelle, what's up? You can see how much less that ball hooked because it's going to go Brooklyn, but still checked them a little early. You see Kenzie's picture? See? See? Another man is the screensaver. Yeah. I wish my internet would come back on because my phone doesn't really play a 480. Damn, that sucks, brother. Sorry, man. And he shoots 203. Got 108, 8 pairs. 20, max 158. That's tough. It's tough. And just as a reminder, guys, we've got 73 of you. We're climbing quick here as this stream goes on. We'll be doing a giveaway at every 50 likes. Every 50 likes on this video, we'll start a sticker giveaway. What's happening right now? They said 5, now 10. Damn. All right. Here comes Gio. All he's hook. All right, better. And over bounces. Remember exactly why. How the 20th, I think? What was it? What was it? Thank you. Gracias, señor. Houston. Scoob's an Astros fan. And she was disgusted by that, Scoob. Sorry, brother. Steve says they're getting fiber in Jack and Jill Lehigh. Man, we're going to be able to stream 4K. Jack and Jill Lehigh's. What do you got, Rock? The Nightbot. Jeremy, I'm going to come down and watch live at Jack and Jill. Nice. Hopefully, bro. You should come and bowl. You should come and bowl. Yeah, you know, you should bowl. Well, we have, yeah, you can either bowl the under division. How me? Thanks, brother. You can either bowl the under division if you're eligible, or we're going to have this new division, I guess. It's going to be called the Championship Bowling Experience, okay? The Championship Bowling Experience. And for a heavily discounted entry, okay? I'm doing your thing right now, Scoop. Apostrophe. Boom, there you go, Scoop. Dunzo already. We've got, your mic is sounding like a megaphone. Megaphone? For real still? Can anybody else confirm this? Okay, good. Good. Do it. Okay, where was I? The CB Experience Division. So essentially, You will just pay the expense portion of the entry fee with no prize fund. Okay, so you won't be eligible for the prize fund, but what you will, the plan is right now to have the winners of that division will receive like maybe we'll have 2 or 3 Storm bowling balls for the top 2 or 3 or 4 people, whatever, how many ever balls we get, you will win a Storm bowling ball of your choice. So you'll get to experience what it's like bowling in a tournament like this without having to pay $100, $160 for whatever it is for the prize fund. That's our plan. We're going to see how it works this year. Hopefully there's some interest. We just want to get people involved that maybe are wanting to get into like a scratch tournament, don't know all what it's about yet. I'm not sure if they want to commit 100% to the entry fee, which can get pretty big at times. Sounds like an open mic, so you're also. Oh. I heard yes. I've heard lots of no. It's not. I've heard 2 yeses. It is. Hold on a sec. I just turned it off. I don't know what's going on. Nothing's changed on my end. Hopefully that works itself out. I don't know what's going on. See if anybody else has this issue. I've only seen a couple people. It's gracious. Anyway. Yeah, we've got. It should be a cool experience. I know there's a lot of people that potentially would have interest in bowling that can't quite afford it. And if you win the CV Experience division, that's I feel like a good prize to help you on your way is to get some sort of free ball. There's a strike, mini barrel, and help you expand your arsenal. And typically that entry fee out. It's about $50. The other ones, I know the Masters will be about $50 for that entry fee. Yeah, I think there's an interest for it. I think there's people out there that have a hard time committing $160 that have never done it before. That may feel they have no chance, which, your chances of cashing may not be great, especially if it's your first scratch event. So we want to give you an opportunity to dip your foot in, see what it's like, watch how the bowlers around you bowl, how they make their ball changes, the moves they make on the lane. It can be intimidating sometimes, too, writing down your scores, making sure that you don't jump somebody, learning lane courtesy, that kind of stuff. It can be intimidating, and you don't want to just dump a bunch of money and you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So this way to just kind of ease into that process. So you want to start bowling scratch tournaments? Well, here's this option. So you'll just pay the expense money, heavily discounted, and you'll get the experience of qualifying in an elite level event, in our opinion. Brooke Carroll, pocket 710s. Nice spare there. Let's flip that and watch it. Gotta build a little frame. Gotta build a little frame for my guy here. Those are 2 separate things that I was trying to say. Like jumping someone, like walking up on them, bowling at the same time, stuff like that. Gio, No, it does not fall. Watch that again. Yeah, just learning lane courtesy because these guys kind of fried out when that happens. I don't want you to feel like you're wasting your money, basically. Is the thing. Your hair packs 10, but doesn't pack 10. He leaves a 10 pin. Ouch. And the wiggle. Oh, yeah. And then just like writing your scores down, it can be an intimidating experience. I mean, just getting into a league for like Kenzie the first time is a little intimidating. Just the thought of the people you're going to be bowling with, that kind of stuff. Pro blows. I don't know about that. Rip. Looks for Richard. Guys, again, as a reminder, there's a lot of new faces here. We're back up to 100 people in the chat. We're going to do a giveaway every 50 likes the video gets. So we're at 17 likes. You guys can like and subscribe real quick. That's you have to subscribe to the channel. You have to be on YouTube in order to enter this giveaway. But yeah, we're going to do a giveaway every 50 likes on the YouTube channel. He cleans the spare up. Jake, you guys seem like real fun to be around. I hope I can make it out to 100. Hopefully, I hope so, Jake. Where you at, buddy? Maybe, do we have a event near you? Just gonna really try. Oh, Burley Idaho, nice spare there. Flip it. We just want to change the way that bowling is. We want it to be inclusive, right? We always preach about how everybody can bowl. We want everybody to actually bowl. So that's the plan. You plan to travel to other states like California? Yeah, we're going to go in Nevada. The plan is the hang up right now for the official press release announcement is confirmation from the National Bowling Stadium in Reno. The plan is to be there, and it sounds like that is what's going to happen. But we haven't 100% locked that in yet. We just need a yes from the National Bowling Stadium. So we'll be in Reno, and we will for sure be in Las Vegas the end of October, 27th through the 29th for the Coach K Scholarship Open. So we will have an event down in Las Vegas. So closer to you, Jake, and should be closer to, it depends on what part of California you are in, Dan, but should be closer to you. One of those events. Oh, man, he gets a massive break. That ball was so bad. Watch that. Oh, the spare conversion from Moyato. Let's see this. Kicks it out of the back of the pit and in. Nice. There you go, Dan. So, yeah, I think the plan is the weekend of December 8th, I want to say. That'll be the Tour Championship. That will be the Tour Championship. So the tentative plan, I guess we're going to just tell you. You'll see eventually in the official announcement when we hopefully have all these details. But it sounds like the plan is to be in Lehigh. To be in Lehigh in August 11th through 13th. Spare Time Lanes in Roy, Utah, September 29th through October 1st. Gold Coast in Las Vegas, October 27th to the 29th. And then the National Bowling Stadium in Reno, December 8th through the 10th. Jimmy Coyle says, what lane is Rich on? I'm not sure. I haven't seen Rich. I'll keep an eye out for him. Did the Silver Legacy, it's right across the street from the bowl. The issue that I have with the row now is they're owned by Caesars, so they're a little pricey. They're owned by the Caesars, a little bit pricey. Guys, we're halfway to the first giveaway. We're 26 likes in. We got to get to 50. And we'll start the first giveaway. Manuel falls in. Crosses over and strikes. The B&B, yeah. Might do that because we're going to have our tournament staff and some of our staff members or family members. If we have tournament staff, then we'll probably all just rent an Airbnb. Updated scores. Okay. Let's take a look at game one scores. So, the current leader is still going to be Clay Reeves at plus 97. The highest game was Josh MP 210, so not a lot of high scores this game. Come on. Sort my standings. Why is this taking so long? Steph Sells is will stay with Jay. John Wilcock, hit that like button for real. Wait for these damn scores. What's going on with Tournament Bowl? I can't sort the scores. Got started. Josh Empey goes 210. Nick Bywater 208. Alex Moore 207. Manny Farrell 203. Rob Lund 202. Gordon Kropp, Gene Moose 200 on even. Scores kind of all over the place. Nothing too high. We've seen some pretty high scores early on. And there's our guy, Giorgio. Can't be very high. Our man, Gio. I don't see him. Oh, that's just how it is. Okay, I see. So everybody in the number right now has already bowled. Nobody has jumped. Well, I guess because Clay is already in and Alex Hodgson's already in. So the number now is +8, Nick Bywater. Number is +8, Nick Bywater. The number in the under division. How was Alf in the under division? What? I don't know about that one. Well, the cut in the under division is 46. I don't think they've adjusted that number. What's 45 divided by 5? 9? Minus 27. I don't know about Alf being in the underdivision. Must be the internet. You see yourself, Silent H? Yes, please like the stream. Let's do like stream, yes. $33, so 17 away. First giveaway. We are in the second game, by the way. Manny Paxton, there it is. Right, nine spare double for Manuel. Kevin 2 asks, is this open for anyone or are there specific balls? It's open. Anybody can bowl. I don't know, man. They might not have just, because this is 3, but that's not right. That should be 9. Oh, that's where. What's 70 divided by 5? 12. So it should be. Should be here, but then. Oh. Should be around here-ish. Why you worried? Let's finish this game. You'll be fine. $8:30 supposedly, according to the broadcast schedule that was made with the information provided to me on the flyer. See Rich tell him his favorite child says hi. I will. Rip, stat for the day. Avery Lopez has bowled 3 times today. His second game average is 236. His other 9 games average is 166. Dang, Rip statistician out here. Where is Avery? That's funny. So just out of curiosity, can you use a ball that has been plugged in these tournaments? Charles is correct. Yes. Rip, the CB statistician out here with the breaking stat of the weekend that Avery Lopez has averaged 236 for game 2. Experimenting. I knew where he was. I'd love to watch this. Have a Storm Flame that, for some reason, today was the go-to ball. Nice. You could use that. Gio up on the left lane. Gio having a better game. Goes 9 spare strike, 6 spare double. One reacted. That looks like either a phase 2 or DNA. Falls in, needs a shim, not gonna face. Annie still in urethane. Level 7 spare the last 3 frames. Ball needs to hook a lot. Oh, I just say the 2-pin trip, not the 10. So big break there to trip the 2 out of that split. 40 likes, 10 to go. Before we start a giveaway. That's kind of how it's been. Like halfway through the block, we get to that 50 like mark, and then another halfway through, we get to the 100 like. Wonder how quickly we'll get to the like mark that we need to get to start giving away a bowling ball tomorrow. How quickly you think we get there? Maybe 10 pin. Sticks a little, and it would be picked no problem. So, Manny in a solid game. Shot 2-0 the first. This set, a lot of players that we predicted would be heavy hitters have made it at this point into the numbers. So, not bowling again this squad. I think you'll start to see scores go down a little bit, although entries seem to go up. I think the scoring pace will start to drop slightly. Ooh. 2 hours to get 100 likes tomorrow to give away a bowling ball. You think so? Daria bowling this squad asks Dustin. No, I don't think so. She made the cut early on, did not bowl again. So we'll see her tomorrow. A lot of people made the cut yesterday, and we didn't get to really watch today at all. So tomorrow's going to be a big day. He is bowling. Where at? Oh, okay. Daria is bowling. Sorry, Dustin. Daria is bowling. We should have her pretty shortly, I would say. The next game. Sounds like we should have Daria next game. $47, 3 more likes. We'll start the giveaway. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. What does a bowler and a Thanksgiving guest have in common? You never heard that one before. Oh, they both want a turkey. Clever. Clever, clever. Oh, we got to 51. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, time to do our giveaway. The giveaway will be entry keyword into the YouTube chat and only the YouTube chat. Facebook, unfortunately, does not give us the option to do this. This Facebook kind of lame. Oh, right in front of the 9 pin. Ouch. So, YouTube. You're going to enter a keyword in the chat. And we're going to randomly select somebody as long as they're here. If they're not here, we'll re-roll after a little bit. But you do need to be present in the chat to win. We'll give you a little bit of time to respond once the winner is chosen. You must subscribe to the Championship Bowling YouTube page to win. Okay? The keyword is the tried and true bang. Nope. Bang. The tried and true keyword is bang for this stream. To start us off, spam the chat with bang if you want in to the giveaway right now. Let's do it. Terry. You can't, it doesn't count. Real hang, that doesn't count either. Bang. I don't know if the exclamation point affects it. I think you have to just put bang and nothing else, I think. Don't quote me on that, I don't know. Nightbot's a little, there's some of us in here have had some run-ins with the Nightbot, and the Nightbot's not all that fun. Sometimes it's a little stingy. So, I wouldn't piss off the Nightbot. How'd you get that? Name, militia? What the hell? Ah, I see. I'm just trying to help you out. We'll make sure everybody's got a chance to get in on the action. We got a lot of people quickly to eligible. Now, the amount of times you say bang will not dictate, doesn't give you any extra entries. Okay? You get one entry for saying it. Once you say it, you're in. Janab. Rip. Janab. Nightbot's smart, it ain't that smart. Manuel, better ball, needs to hook. Does. Mixer, got it. Run it back with me, folks. See this ball. I think it's move a little bit late. There's the bucket, and there the bucket goes, and the 7-pin lane. Yeah, I think it does too. Don't quote me on. If you spam it, I think it will kick you out eventually. Scooby. Yeah, you're a little bit behind, but bang is the keyword. This game is over. You'll shut off entries and pick a winner. And this game is over on this pair. Yeah, on 21 and 22, so they're in their 10th frame. Once they're done, we will pick a winner. You guys can hit up the like button again. Scooby's hanging tough, yeah. Scooby's an OG. He's an OG. We can start racking up the likes for the next giveaway. At 100 likes, we'll do the next giveaway. I wish it was like TikTok where you could like multiple times. That's always fun to watch. So Manny, 205, 215. Don't do that, Dan. You do that. You say that word around here. 205. Manny Farrell. Just Lucky's in. Again, the keyword is bang. The keyword. Don't you do it, Jeremy. Keyword's bang. Got a couple shots left in this game. Who's got this big strike? So, you're my Rooney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bagger going in the 10th frame. You have your own bowling ball? What's Micah? Dustin, I threw the DNA. I did not get to throw the ruby. Rock's got us a story here. What is happening? Dang, Nightbot got your ass, Scoopy. Damn. Ooh, that's funny. He got by the Nightbot. Why is it? I gotta just turn that off, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's just so... Symbols. I'm just gonna turn them off because. Oh my god, that's funny. All right, guys, got to be present to win the giveaway. We've got just a few more shots here left in the 10th frame of 21-22's game. If you're not present, Mike asks, what's your favorite part about bowling? I think the competition. The competitiveness of bowling is different. Kenzie and I kind of talked about this a little bit too in the podcast, how the amount of things you need to deal with mentally significantly higher in bowling. Things completely... Oh, Nightbot got your ass too. My God. Ah! Damn. Emotes. No, Nightbot chill. Yeah, disable that one too. Gosh darn. Savage. Sorry, Micah. Got your ass. I turned that off too. I turned them all. I turned that off. Hopefully Nightbot just chill. But anyway, it's the competition. You'll never master this game, and it will, no matter how good you get, it will bite you in the ass all the time. You got to deal with it. Bowling, we can put on a great show. We really can put on a tremendous show as long as we portray it the right way. Luckily, ain't no winner yet. But once Gio's done, okay. All right. Here we go. That's true. Chat, are you ready? If you are ready to pick a winner, I need you guys to spam the chat with bang again. If you're ready to pick a winner, spam the chat with bang again. Yep. Here we go. Who's ready? This is our little drum roll. Bang. There it is. If you are ready, you need like the DX theme song. Are you ready? This is Harry Schaefer, guys. Responsible for one of our most recent viral videos. I guess semi-viral videos. Pick the 2-7-10 at this facility. Didn't even watch himself do it. Okay. Got that out of the way. Oh, bang. Shelby Coyle is your wiener chicken diener. Shelby, you guys still, I think I just saw you, but come on. Let us know you're here. Whoa. Ooh. Can I just close that? What the hell? Woo! Dubs for Shelby. Nice. Sorry, Micah. That Nightbot got your ass. Nightbot. I guess you made Nightbot mad, Scoob. Gotcha. But on a good note, we're already 67 into the next giveaway. Shelby, you just got to get a hold of us, I guess. Maybe we can get it to your dad. Make sure he comes and grabs us. We'll get him a sticker pack, and he can give it to you if, I guess, to each other. If not, we can mail it to you and just got to get a hold of us. All right. Look who it do be. You know, there's a lot of people out there waiting to see this. Okay, yeah, tell them to come see us. We'll get us some stickers. And a lot of people came to see this. I'm glad that it's happening finally for you. Daria is going to be bowling on 21-22. Look at this guy. Big cheese guy over here. Want to give the chat some words of wisdom? Guys, I brought on Kendall Miles. Currently in the number from the last squad.
Currently.
No problem making it now.
What's up, chat?
Let us know what did you do? How did you get there? How did we get to the point we're at?
Well, I first have to start with I bowled 3 squads, and it kind of helped with what not to do. So that was definitely kind of the leader. You know, I feel like I had a really, really good look, like the first 3 squads I bowled, but which, I mean, like I said, you saw it on the stream. I mean, I went 3-bagger circle, double 9-spare circle, and I just couldn't stop splitting, but I liked the line I was playing. So in my eyes, I'm like, if you just kind of just like throw a ball that's smooth, they just keep throwing good shots, like you'll avoid red circles, but they transition in such a unique way and pair to pair that it just was hard to avoid them. So my third block, I threw urethane for the first 2.5 games, and I just couldn't really find where to go after that. And so I kind of just fished and ended up shooting like 150 my last game. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start with urethane. I'm going to hit it with 360, lean into it, and just try to commit to that ball. And I shot like 220 in the first game with the hole, and then fortunately opened in 10 for 195 the second game. And the third game is really when I started to see it, because, you know, the fronts do kind of hook and they get uberly tight down lane. So what does that mean? You have to be really, really soft to get it to kind of shape around it. And so I ended up going through like 18, 17 with a pitch black and just literally hitting it almost as hard as I can and getting my speed way down. I mean, I'm like a 1.5 back off the foul line. I'm way up on the approach, you know.
It kind of looks funny how far right you are, but you're in front of the ball return.
Correct.
Up on the approach, but you're just not even close. It's funny looking.
That's shout out to my boy Simo. He does that on the PBA tour quite a bit, and he'll be 2 feet, 1.5 feet off the foul line to get his speed down. So I took a kind of a page out of his book for that, because the ball just has to read the lane, man. Like, we're balling on ice, they're balling on almost 30 mils. The ball has to see the lane the right way, and, you know, whether you use a lot of surface, use more ball or ball speed, you have to get it to do that. And so, yeah, so I was going through like 16, 17, 18 with the pitch black to 240 game 3, which kind of gave me a little bit of breathing room, and then caught, 13, 14, which is a horrible pair that we all know, and luckily got away with 200 to go 60 over. So
this camera right here, not a good camera.
It's not.
13 through 16 is bad.
It's just so crazy how, like, the pairs are, like, I wish we could have like lane talk or something. We could track the scores per pair. I really do.
It's these 2 cameras, pretty good pairs. I've seen a lot of good games come here. I feel like they just shape more down lane. So if you play straighter, you can get the ball.
Yeah.
These ones are like, it doesn't really want to hook down lane, but it hooks a lot up front.
Correct.
So you're between urethane and reactive, and everybody shoots 160.
But like it hooks in the front and it's tired down lane, but it forces you a little bit deeper because you have to get away from the hang to the right.
Yep.
So it's like it's just tricky, you know. And I just like coming in a Sunday. I don't want your opinion of this. Coming in a Sunday, it's like it really depends as we get into those final games, the position round, like what pair you catch down the stretch. Like it really, I believe it's going to be a factor. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it will be. I think, fortunately, there's match play, right? Top 8, bottom 8 match play. So your bonus spins will come from just the person you're bowling with on the pair. But you can, if you're a game, I don't know how many games you're bowling in Cashers round, but you catch 15 and 16 the last game of Cashers round, you hope you got enough pins.
Exactly.
And the thing is that I think it's going to play a little different too, because people are going to play them more similarly. I think now people are kind of catching on that straighters is a little bit better.
Right.
It's a little bit better.
Right.
And I think Cash's round, you're going to see a lot of people play straight. I'm interested to see how it breaks down once everybody kind of gets on the game.
I think it's like people are going to play straight because of two reasons. One, it keeps you out of trouble. And two, people are seeing other people play straight. So now it's kind of catching on. Like, I think early on, like myself, Alex, Gio, Clay, we all hooked it.
Played with plus 100, basically.
Yeah.
Doing
throwing your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and it just, I think that's going to be a pretty big factor.
I'm surprised it took so long. I don't know. Like,
did you see that early? Did you feel like that was in play from watching?
I would have thought just by watching the looking at the pattern, people would have tried that, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of people looking a little bit. And I feel like it looked okay. I think it was just good enough for people to not move off.
Right.
Like you could strike there, and you could shoot 220, but you could also very easily shoot 150.
What else have you seen that's like been working outside of like? Have you seen anybody else like kind of play them uniquely and like hit them, or like what else have you seen that's done well?
Playing straight.
Playing them straight, huh?
Stay in urethane as long. Like look, like as soon as urethane quit for Clay, he shot a buck 80.
180, yeah.
Like it's you have to move like across the world.
Yeah.
Because like you said, the thing I see is the sensitivity to speed on this lane surface is really weird.
Right.
So the play is to kind of throw it slow so that you know it'll hook, and in order to do that, you have to be way left.
Way left.
And then the urethane makes it a little tighter down lane, and I don't know how they're going to play late when urethane really doesn't work anymore.
Right. That's going to be just who can kind of tough it out, you know, and keep the ball kind of in play and online and kind of get 9 and not make major mistakes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, even like we always talk about this, right? Pair to pair, they're so hard, right? Every bonus center you go to, you hear that. But, you know, I have notes in my phone that I'm not a big note keeper. I have been more in my older age, as I can say. I am kind of as of late, but I mean, I have extensive notes from this place in my phone over the last 2 years because they are that different.
Yep.
You know, even the 240 game I was lucky to shoot, or fortunate to shoot game 3. Again, I'm throwing a urethane ball through, again, 16, 17, which is something I don't do often, but again, it's kind of keeping myself out of trouble. But even that, I'm throwing a urethane ball, and I'm playing them 5 different.
Yeah.
I think the left lane was tighter, and the right lane hooked more, I want to say.
Which pair are you talking about, 25, 26?
I went down there. It was 11 and 12. 11 and 12.
We watched your game here right in front of us, 725. You're like further left on the left lane, and you went through the face 3-6-10 2 times in a row.
Correct. Yep. Yeah.
But I think the left lane was actually the better lane. I just think I think maybe you started on the right lane, had it lined up, and then you weren't quite lined up on the left lane. It took you too long.
Yeah.
Because once you got in the right spot, there was some shin on the left lane and a little bit hook.
I think I threw the first one there so good and up the lane.
Yeah.
I didn't see the hook.
Yeah.
So then I went back there the 4th frame, and I was like, I feel like I threw that pretty good.
Yeah.
And I came back here and talked to you like, oh, no, you threw it good, which that really helped me. So thank you for that little bit of assistance, because I was like, man, did I throw that bad or did it hook early?
After you made enough of a move, I think you threw a ball that you got in, and it just shit.
And it lay there,
Yeah.
right. because you look at the pattern graph, right? Like the shim is there.
Yep.
So if you're playing like 7, you're playing where it starts to cliff. But you get close to that like 10, 11, like that's where you get some hold. So if you can kind of get your ball there, you can take advantage of shim, but you have to be slow enough if you want to take advantage of having the right as well.
Yeah,
so that's that catch-22.
We watched Gio and Manny bowl on 25 and 26, and their ball just wasn't slowing down quick enough. Like, there was just really a lot of over-under, so they would throw a ball slow, it would check on them through the face, and the next shot would be a tiny bit faster, and it would miss the spot.
Yeah.
Like, their ball wasn't, they couldn't throw it hard and have it slow down at the same time. Like, that's kind of, like, you need enough surface on the ball to throw it at a normal speed and hit it and still get it to slow down. Because if you start getting slow, your speed will overbounce.
And that's all, and again, that's all bowling center. Yeah. Like if you look at the pattern graph, just raw, just pattern graph, it's not exactly, doesn't look like the hardest pattern in the world, right? It's not like, it's only like 2 or 3 2-2s, right?
Yep.
It's 41 feet, 2.5 to 1. You know, definitely competitive, but not difficult. Yep. But we're literally playing the bowling center. You're playing the pairs. You're playing who you're crossing with, and that is what makes this tournament so difficult. You know.
I think the thing with when you start making them harder like this, the pair-to-pair topography is amplified just that much.
Right.
And there's not a lot of shape built in. I said this pattern here looked a little softer. Like people are gonna look at it 2 to 1, but there's a little bit of shape in the middle.
Yeah, right.
There's just like there's kind of hook there, but there's just kind of not hook there.
I mean, that's Daria's shot we just saw on 22, right? Like she got it a little bit to the right. You know, because she washed out on that frame, the frame before. She moved right to get closer to it. And it like wants to come off of it, and it gives you a little bit of hope that it will.
But it makes you seem like the next shot you're just going to whack it, and it's just going to bounce through the face.
That's another thing, too. We're talking about getting soft and whatever, but like if you just like cram your hand into it, it's going to start up too fast in the front, and it'll get offline too fast. So now you're like, I can't just screw into the front of the lane. I have to be soft, but also slow.
It's a really weird trick you got to do.
Very unique
really
trick.
Weird trick.
We're like Utah Open, right? Utah Open is just hard. It's just like survive. You know? Right here, it's like you can hit them if you give the lane what it's asking for. But if you don't give the lane what it's asking for, I mean, again, like I'm not proud to say, but like I went 60 over, but the squad before I went 114 under. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, Steve did the same thing. Steve was 100 over after 3 and then shot 150. Like Steve didn't just get bad in the game. He just didn't give the lane exactly what it was looking for.
Yeah.
And it's not even a big move. It's just these tight, like you're hitting up on it too much.
Yeah.
You're not in the right ball, or you don't have the right surfaces. It's little things, and it bites your ass bad. Like Steve shot 150. Like of anybody that can keep themselves out of trouble.
Right, it's him.
Steve shot 150 because he just didn't do the right thing. That's crazy.
And the thing about doing the right thing is that what you're currently doing doesn't look dead wrong, right? There's times, and especially again, Utah Open's my example. You can play a part of the lane, and you're like, wow, this is dead wrong. Like I should not be here. You can be in a certain part of the lane here, and you're like, oh, like I 4-pinned, oh, I 2-pinned, oh, I 3-6-10, oh, I like win mixture strike, right? And you're like, oh, it's close, but you look up, you're like, wow, how do I have 111 in the 7th? You know?
Yeah, I think there was a game, was it last night, that you missed 4 times and shot 170?
Yep.
That's right. And they're not like big misses. Like you threw one a little slow, it check went to the face. You threw 2 a little fast, and you 210 twice.
You 210 twice. And like, I can't not 210. I can't 2-pin. Like, if I could just 2-pin when I miss right for the rest of the weekend, like, I would be ecstatic. But you just can't. It's very hard to 2-pin, you know? But yeah, I mean, you're spot on with what you're calling and what you're seeing, man. Like, you're spot on. Again, like you said in your most recent podcast, right? Like, you said that you see 40 to 50 hours of bowling in one weekend. If there's anybody that kind of knows what the shape is, know what the lane's calling for, it's literally you.
I know that I might, when I bowl, it doesn't look like I may know a thing or two, but I just can't make my body do the right thing.
I mean, this would be your weekend, bro. Throw your thing kind of straight, right? Like, I'll man the desk, go get you there on that 8 o'clock squad, bro. See if you can fire away.
This is kind of this is where like the big rev is a curse, is that my ball hooks too much early.
Right.
So that it forces me to cross too many boards, and then it doesn't hook down lane. And then when I get slow, it checks off the spot harder than everybody else's.
Yeah.
So I get really cuffed into doing something that it doesn't like. I need a lot of volume up front and a lot of friction down lane for it to work.
Right.
And be able to play the gutter. If I can't do that, then I'm gonna pour through the middle every other time that I don't hit that pocket.
Yeah.
But I get to watch every pair basically. I get to watch every style throw on it. I get to watch Clay shoot 260 down here and 180 over here.
Right.
And just know that he was doing the same thing essentially, and that he was one move away.
That's what I talked to a lot of bowlers about. Like, if they ask for advice or help, we talk about the pattern. I'm like, you know, yeah, you just shot a pretty big game. You just shot 2-0, 2-10, 220, right? And now your ball's doing something different. You didn't all of a sudden start throwing it bad.
Yeah.
You know, the ball is doing something different because the lane is different, because the surface is different, because that pair is different. And you just have to, like, have enough confidence within yourself and with your ability to know that that's what's happening and just trust your instinct. And that's hard to do because they're so hard.
And it happens so fast. Like, you're 4 frames in and you have 60. Like, you're 2 opens and 2 marks in and you're lost. And now you're feeling the pressure because you just shot 190 and you're 10 pins out of the number. So what do? Like, everything happens really fast, but you need to take a step back and like you said, just give yourself a little bit more credit.
Correct.
Because you shouldn't feel like you have to ace it to hit the head pin. You know what I mean?
So I shoot the 240 game. This is a perfect example. I shoot the 240 game, and, you know, I'm definitely happy. I definitely feel like I got the max that game. But I'm like, hey, still keep your head in it, because who knows what this pair is going to do. Mm-hmm. Very first shot, I feel like I throw it okay at 3/16. Sure, I'll take that. I go back to the right lane. It almost missed the head pin left. And I'm like, God, Kendall, like, did you just, like, miss the head pin? Like, what is that, dude? Right? Now, think about it. I'm like, bro, you don't shoot 240 with the back 6 and then, like, air mail the head pin, right? Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to move 5. Get soft and see what happens. I end up throwing a double or a 3-bagger after that. But that's the same conversation, right? If I'm like, oh, I just threw it bad, and I like 4-pin and I big 4, and then I move, now I've got 40 in the 4th, instead of like just knowing the fact that I'm like, oh, I just need to move.
Oh,
you know
and
what
you're
I'm
tight now too. On top of it all, like you're hitting up on it a little bit. I think that's what we talked about with the chat. That's one of my favorite things about bowling is there's so many little things that you'll never.
Real quick, see what Dari just did. She knew that the gutter wasn't great on this pair, and she moved all the way into a reality. You know what I mean? So that also is something that you have to pay attention to. Like, hey, I can try to make this work, but I'm going to get to the zone and lane I know that I can probably get the job done. So.
I mean, you brought that lane on the right lane. She didn't necessarily throw it that bad
for the 2-pin,
and it almost 210.
Yeah.
So like that move, most decent bowlers are maybe like, I just need to throw better. I just need to throw it hard, hit it harder. Maybe I just need to slow down. And you're gonna check and go through the face,
right?
And you're gonna be even more lost than you were before.
Yeah, right.
Because it did something totally different. She knows that she's a good player, and bowlers kind of have to be a little overconfident in themselves to make the right decisions sometimes.
Because then, like, you play it out, right? Let's say she throws a urethane ball in the 5th frame, goes back to the 6th frame, and now you're at frame 7. You committed.
Yeah.
You know. But now frame 5, she can make that ball change, and then of course it worked out this time. And now you are able to kind of expand on that. Let's say she does a reality and then like get 6. Okay, that's not the right ball. Now it's frame 6 or 5, and I can go back to the urethane ball, you know? But now if it's frame 7, you throw the reality and get 5 or 6. Now you got to go frame 8 and try to build the game out. It's a different conversation.
Oh, yeah.
And then again, if y'all notice, we're not talking about someone throwing it great or being a phenomenal bowler or having the perfect equipment. It's literally just like the mindset of attacking these pairs, you know, game by game.
And it's you almost have to completely forget what you had just done. Like the last game just kind of doesn't matter at all.
Right.
In this game. I just want to shout out to Jake for the top dono of the day, 1999. Says thanks for the great coverage. Keep it going. Anyone that can donate even a couple bucks, I'm sure it helps Shane and Kennedy. It does. Thank you so much. You're getting some good nuggets right here. I'm gonna tell you what. This stuff is like some of the literally, this is the difference between like good and great players. There's a lot of like Gio throws the ball completely different than Daria throws the ball completely different than Kendall throws the ball, then Clay throws the ball, then Alex throws the ball. Like they all throw it different. There's not one way to do it. But the guys that are consistently at the top of the leaderboard do mentally the same thing with the way that they adjust, the way that they take every game and pair is different than the last one, and that is what is going to allow you to consistently be at the top.
Right.
You might just fall into making good decisions, and you might get tricked that you just bowled good that day. But really,
Right.
it's because you made good decisions. These guys bowled probably decent. I don't even know if, like, great. If you talk to a lot of these guys, I bowled okay, but they just made good decisions.
Yeah.
And caught themselves in the number and just kept giving themselves a chance.
It's like the higher percentage play, right? It's like if I have going to a golf reference, right? It's like if I have a chip shot off the green,
Yep.
what's my higher percentage play of hitting a good shot? Am I going to get a giant flop shot with a full swing? Am I going to bump and run a 60? Am I going to bump and run an 8-iron or a pitching wedge, right?
Yep.
My most room for error is going to be probably bumping and running like a pitching wedge or like a 7-iron, right? Because I have more room for error. Now, the risk-reward shot is going to be the big flop shot with a 60-degree open up the face, right? Same thing, I kind of address bowling. Like, what is a decision I can do that when my misses, what do they do? Right? Everybody wants to throw it perfect, right? When I throw it perfect, the ball should strike. Like, that's just what happened. But when I don't throw it perfect, what is your ball going to do? Am I going to get 6? Am I going to get 8? Am I going to get 9? You know, and that's where when you are just, like you said, like you don't have to have a career day to make these cuts. You're just close because you're giving the lane what it's asking for as far as being, like, keeping yourself out of trouble and managing your misses. And again, that's what people have to realize with the PBA Tour guys, right? They all throw it phenomenal.
Yep.
Tommy Jones, Simo, Belmo, EJ, they all throw it phenomenal, but it comes down to decision making. And as the lane transitions, are you going to transition with it? And that's where the core of the bowling is, you know. And back to your comment about, you know, the guys day in and day out, you know, like, again, kudos to Alex Hoskins, especially. I mean, not only is that guy always in it, he's always in the stepladder at that. So not only is he not always have his A game, he has his B or C game enough to make the stepladder, if not win, you know. And I think that, again, you put other people in that category. You put Clay, you put Annie Kinney, you put myself, you put Cecily Gio, you can put, you know, Daria. Even though people think Daria can just hit it and move left, like, Daria's got tricks. Daria can do different things. And that's why the old cliche saying, right, cream rise to the top. There's a reason for that. It's not because it's just, oh, you're just better. No, it's like, it's more upstairs than anything.
Yep.
You know, you get players like Luke, players like Manny, players like Ken Fong, right? Like, they all throw it great. But it comes down to, again, are they making the right decisions to be at the top of the leaderboard, right?
Yep.
Like, that's the next. Those are those players, to me, that's like, they throw it just as physically good as anybody else in this room, but are they going to make the decisions that Gio and Alex are going to make to be at the top of the leaderboard? Because I think those guys throw it great. I mean, I think Ken made a step ladder last year at Gate City. So that's what it kind of boils down to. So I hear people say, like, oh, I just suck, or I just didn't, like, I bowled bad, or physically I was, like, no, like, you just didn't get the lane what I was asking for, you know? That's an old cliche saying, and this might not be championship bowling approved, but I'm going to say it. My old bowling college coach, I went to Weber International, said that if you were to treat the lane like your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever, and typically when you give your girlfriend what she wants, she gives you what you want, right? And same thing with the lane. If the lane's calling for soft speed, high axis rotation, high whatever, then when you miss, then you're going to get 9. Same thing. If you give your girlfriend flowers and chocolate, she's going to want to love on you and give you cuddles, right? Kind of the same idea. And that's super cliche and corny, but I've always thought that. Like, I throw it hard. I can't always throw it hard. So if I throw it hard every week, my girlfriend or the lane is going to be like, nah, screw you. I don't care. Like, that's not what I'm asking for. So, and again, I'm on kind of a rant now, but again, like, that's what it boils down to each tournament is minimizing your misses and trying to keep the ball in play. And if you're like, oh, man, I got a little hook right, I got a little shim, I can shoot 240 on this pair. But then, okay, let me shoot my 240 and move on to a new pair because it could be a totally different experience.
Yep.
You know. So, rant over. Thank you guys for listening. But, you know, I always say this, and I want to first off just huge congrats to Chayton and Kinsey, man. Like, y'all are doing the next level. And if you guys aren't watching the podcast, if you guys aren't, you know, tuning in all the streams, man, they got big things coming. They're already doing big things. And this is what the sports needs, man. Like, this is what you need, like preview shows. We need content, like all that good stuff, dude. It truly feels like you make myself and Clay and Gio and Alex feel like we are those guys, and we get that like feeling of it's bigger than just bowling, right? Like, you are providing that single-handedly by yourself. So, like, on behalf of all the people who bowl this tour, I thank you guys for what you do. You're literally crushing it on all levels, man. And any way that I can ever support you, you keep that up, man.
Just keep bowling, man. You guys have an interesting story to tell. It just hasn't been told very well. And we're just trying to tell it in a way that connects with people and entertains them. We sell entertainment. Yeah. We compete. We don't just compete with other bowling. We compete with Dr. Disrespect and every other streamer on YouTube and every other thing.
Oh, that's a measure by Daria. Sorry.
Wait.
We got. Oh, let's see this. Oh, my boy with the let's go.
Oh. A slow-mo messenger here. Oh, dirty.
Bang. and that proves back to my point, right? Daria probably didn't throw that great, but because she's putting herself in the right part of the lane with the miss room, she gets hits like that. It helps her rev rate's 475, but you know, those are the kind of hits that keep it going, you know what I mean? But anyways, I'll hop out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting Chayton and Kinsey and Championship Bowling and CMG
Media Group.
CMG Media Groups, and like I said, please guys, turn on notifications, turn on that bell, all that stuff to support these guys. They are busting their butts to produce all this great stuff, and 2023 is going to be a big year for these guys, and I hope you guys are a part of it. So thank you guys for cheering us on. Thank you guys for supporting me. The people are in here, and again, if you guys are in the Northwest area, or even if you're not in the Northwest area, these are some great tournaments. They're very difficult. You know, you see no one ever averages 250 on a weekend. I mean, they're really hard. They really challenge you, and it makes you a better bowler. And they're growing every single year. We're getting more people from out of the state. You know, the Dallases and the Ari Wilsons and those guys. Like,
travel,
and it's just a great tournament. We're a tight little community out here, and we want to open our arms up to more people. So I hope to see you guys out here soon. But if you're not, again, thank you guys so much for supporting and supporting Chayton and Kinsey, and they're just crushing all levels. And thank you, Derek Taylor. I see you in there, bro. So thank you for watching, all you guys. But yeah, you guys take care. We'll definitely be you'll see me on the stream, hopefully doing something special this weekend. But thank you, Chayton, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm good. Thank you, though. Well, guys, great conversation. Great conversation. Good insight. Wayne, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, in a lot of cases, the focus, you need a next level of focus, even on the small spares, to make sure you kick them out, because you won't. You're not going to win tournaments throwing spares. You're not going to win tournament sparing, but you will certainly lose them not sparing. Lose. Oh. You will certainly lose the tournament by not sparing. I gotta catch up again. Jake, love to you, brother. Thank you for the $19.99 donation. Top dono of the day. You're awesome, brother. Hey, brother. Thank you. It actually means a whole awful lot and goes a long way with the stuff we're able to provide with guys like you watching and donating. We were able to get like a stream deck, mics. We got a lot of different things to just up the level of content. Again, we tell our entertainment, you purchase it with your time. Okay. There we go. Rock out of here. Oh, going to bed? Good night, Rock. I need to go to bed.
This must be another squad after this, and I am very tight on.
Cue Ball, you are correct. It is a Storm sponsored event. I don't love the placement. I wish it was like down on the basking unit or something where it didn't matter because the white on the white is a little tough. You're correct. They're not easy, man. This lane surface is so damn tricky. It's not even fun. And Daria choppers. Waylon? Got it. Slaps the 10 out. Nice, Waylon. Guys are at 72 likes, so we get 28 more. Again, that's my favorite number. We'll do another giveaway. It's also not game 3. Almost done with game 3. Average. Let's start as I can't see. Yeah, I know. I think it's good. Where is dark? 142 in the ninth. Max 172. Yeah, it's something. It's like a free throw. It's like a free throw. It's something that seems so simple, but matters a whole awful lot. Good shot there. Is that Mason Stimson? Pax 10. Like he's favoring one of his legs. Might be a little bit of pain, but that ball right there was pretty good. Average ball 6 to 8, probably. Probably Charles. Maybe a little bit more. I like my mix too. How tough is the pattern? Well, the pattern itself isn't that's the thing is the pattern itself isn't all that difficult. It's the way that it's the lane surfacing. Oh, what's up? Points at the camera. Nice. The pattern itself isn't all that hard, but it's like if you bowl in this pattern at South Point, people would rail them. They would rail them. They'd be throwing your urethane averaging 240. But because it's here, oh, Messenger 9 pin, bang. Yeah, Hosan Leong, type in exclamation point, the character, exclamation point, standings, no spaces. Brian McDonough. My man comes in here always with some isms, some Dunna-isms. Let's take a look at it. Let's go revisit this Messenger. I don't think we'll get the slap out. Dang it. Look at this Messenger. Oh. With 76, 24 mil lakhs to go. Oh, howdy. Let's go. How are you? Can you talk to me? Okay. Ooh, boy. Well, you want to own your own bowling center? That'd be cool, huh? Need you can go back. Sally Spar. Yes, there is. Oh, yes, there is. There's another squad after this. Say 46. There's a game to go. I'm very tired. And 2 scores are in. Playery still sits atop the leaderboard. The first person bowling this squad that is in the number is Alf Lopez. He sits 6th place. 8th place is Keith Magor. Then 10th, Nick Bywater at plus 16. Brennan Thomas plus 12. Benny Farrell plus 8. And Alex Moore plus 2. Currently in the number, it says they're taking 13 out of 81. I thought the cut was 1 in 5. What's 580 divided by 5? Does you have the cut line at 13? What's 6 divided by 80? Or 80 divided by 6. Anyway, the cut really is Avery Lopez at minus 7. Okay, they must be 1 in 6 then. Must be 1 in 6. Anyway, Avery Lopez, because Alex and Clay are already in the cut. A previous qualifying event. So it's Avery at minus 7 is the number after 2. In the underdivision, it's Lance Fieldstead at minus 51.
what it feels like being the defending champion of the Idaho Open.
Oh, it's a pretty good feeling. It's nice having the opportunity to come back to a tournament and be called the defending champion is cool. Even though I don't think I really think about it, I really don't put my mindset of I have to defend anything. I'm just gonna go and try to bowl and see how it goes. Lately, it hasn't been the greatest, so I'm just gonna try to do the best I can.
What would it mean to you to go back to back?
It would be an amazing feeling. It would be cool. Just going back to back tournament, like same tournament year after year to win it, it will be amazing. I don't think about it. I try not to think about it because it's just putting extra pressure on me that is unnecessary. But it will be super cool. It will be amazing. We would throw a party. Yeah.
This is a good one. All right. Talk to me how your recent performance have been.
It's been rough. I've been struggling quite a bit. You start with the physical game, not feeling the greatest, not feeling as sharp. So your swing doesn't get loose. It's a bit tense. That makes shot by shot being a little bit different, which down the stretch gives you those 40, 50 pins to make the next cut or make the final. So I've been struggling a little bit. Obviously, after a while, after a couple weeks of that struggle, it gets a little bit into your head. I'm just trying to keep practicing, keep not really putting too much importance in it, just trying to focus on the feeling, trying to get back into what I like to feel, how I like it to feel when I'm bowling. So just trying to focus on that. So yeah, lately it's been a struggle, but not really giving it strength to it, not really giving it too much importance, just recognizing it, working on it, and leaving it behind. I think that's the best way how to not let it get longer than it needs to, and just to let it be.
Go over what your game plan for this weekend will be.
Game plan as a what bowling balls I'm going to throw, I really don't know because I don't know the pattern. But what I could tell you is that mentally I'm going to have a little bit different mindset in a way because lately I've been getting very frustrated real quick. I've been losing my patience. So I'm going to focus on trying to stay patient and do one shot at a time. Try to have fun. Sometimes these tournaments are very difficult to have fun because how difficult they are. But I'm gonna go with no expectations. I'm gonna just go bowl and see what happens.
All right, Gio. Good luck this weekend. And do you have any final thoughts before we leave on this weekend's competition up in Burley?
Well, Chayton, now you put that thing on my head and no, I'm just kidding. Now I'm officially defending the championship and Alex, I'm going for your ass.
Gio, describe.
There's an interview from Giorgio. Thanks, Giorgio, for sitting. We sat down with Gio before this week. Talked about him defending his title. How's Rob doing? Is he pacing okay or no? Well, hopefully one of you guys get in. Where you at? Right here? All right. We'll be watching. Bob, Manny, and Gio bowling. Final game. How did you guys like that interview with Gio? Let me know. Where's Gio from? Venezuela. Avery, what was your second game? Holy shit. So this guy says your second game average. Okay, his second game average is 236. No, but the rest of your game average, he said the rest of all of your games you average like 180. But your second game specifically, 236. Oh, we're going to try, Francis. We're going to try. Have more of these as the championship media group evolves. The championship bowlers tour takes off. Many more of those types of deals. Glad you guys liked it. Cakes and $1 donate. Thank you. Glad you guys liked it. I was working to put together that and sit down with Gio. Get some insight maybe on some of his struggles. And do we not have? I thought I could have swore we had. Exclamation point standings, Abram. You got Nightbot. Jake, we'll put it on the website once we have them in stock, which you can find here. We certainly will. Buddy Clay Reese actually is the one who makes this. Okay, so we do have Gio. There's... Do I bowl in tournaments? From time to time, not nearly as much anymore. There's Gio 10 back. I mostly just throw, I'm a urethane axe, so mostly UC3, Zen U, pitch black, fast pitch. Some reactive, not a ton. Rob Lund. Ooh, oh, the 1-7. Ouch, Rob. Oh, there's Rich Coyle. There's Rich. Joey, if you're still out there, make sure your dad comes and sees us so we can get him some stickers to bring to you. There's Mani. Yes, sir, Jake. Yes, sir. Manny, left lane. His hook. Oh, wow, that didn't even seat at all. This is where we were kind of talking about, Kendall and I, about these pairs down here. That ball never slowed down. Never slowed down. Dario? Salty. Kenzie over there. Oh. Is that the 1-6-10? Ouch. Bowling last year for my Arsenal's Helios Fate Hustle Wine polyester ball. Nice. That's good to Arsenal, cue ball. Hosan, is this the last squad of qualified to the Gash round? Nope. There's one more after this. Is there a 5-pin there? Oh, it's okay. I was gonna say, but no. There's one more after this. Cashers round is tomorrow morning at 8:30. She'll get 2. It isn't, Steve. I wish it was, but it's not. Hey, Riley. I wish it was. The last one was supposed to start at 8. This one started at 7, so we're like 6:45-ish. So we still got one to go. One more games. I want to go to bed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. These Saturdays are so long. You wouldn't be wrong in thinking that, Steve. I can tell you what, Steve. When the Championship Bowlers Tour comes, we what? Okay. Oh. Rip's a 6-pin messenger. Oh, Rip. Avery said he shot 221 his second game. Where was I going with this? Like Cameron, are you talking about Cameron Henning? Cameron is in the number already. I don't know if he's bowling the squad. Anyway, Steve, our squads, we don't run this late. Got done about this time. We're done totally. Yeah, hey, Stacy, your average now is 232.5 for game 2. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Stacy says thanks, Rip. He's glad he has a fan somewhere. Oh my god, I got the hiccup. Anyway, Steve, we just won't be this late. This is the plan. This is this is kind of what we want to do. I bounce this off of you guys, the chat. I know. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate you. Along with the singles title, we will have a doubles title that will be decided. So there will be 2 titles during the events. Your doubles qualifying though we'll just use your singles qualifying score. So you'll pick a doubles partner. Whoever the first one is to bowl, you don't have to bowl at the same time. You two will combine your 2 doubles score together. You'll combine your 2 doubles scores together, and then we'll take the top 8 for Saturday night after the cashers round. We'll bowl a Baker bracket. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Yeah, Cameron Henning is already in. He got in last squad. Well, he's gonna be in. Holy crap. What do you guys think about that? We have a doubles title. We just don't want to do more doubles qualifying or anything. Less qualifying, more matches, in our opinion. They're more entertaining to watch. I know that's not the most popular opinion, but is Daria and KT in the cut right now? KT made it last night. Daria, I don't know. I don't think so. Holy crap. I'm going to die. Daria sits 25th. She's minus 22 and 24 back of the number. I need something. Holy crap. Did she? I guess I thought I remember her saying that. Yeah, I think this is the team aspect. I want to get more into it eventually. Maybe have like a 5-man team title as well. Yeah, you would have to pick your partner before you bowl. You don't just get to pick on one random. You have to declare it before you bowl and then pay before the first person bowls. The top 8 teams will bowl a Baker bracket. Thanks, Abe. Oh my God. Thanks, Abram. I appreciate it. This is embarrassing. I'm really sorry, guys. You have to listen to that. Here's Gio. Maybe I shouldn't have switched it. Sorry, Gio. We'll have a doubles title. I think it'll be like $25 a person or $50 a person. I don't know exactly what it'll be yet. Again, use your qualifying scores. Really, Wayne? Thanks. Well, I'm glad that someone's laughing. Do a 5-man draft. Gosh darn. That's cool, Steve. Yeah, I just can't. No one will commit to 12 hours of sitting on their ass yapping. We have game 3 scores up now. Oh my god. Manny Farrell is now the number. Well, Jose Salinas at minus 13. Both Kendall made his cut. Put on your thing, and Gio hasn't made anything look good. I am interested to see once people start playing consistently in the same area, how it changes. That's kind of how it happens. Like these, no matter how 37 feet to like 44 feet happens all the same. Like they start out kind of hard, then they get pretty easy, and then they get really hard. And they all just evolve to the same thing. Was that on a fresh? Was it fresh? Well, there's a little bit of memory in it. Now it's playing pretty true. Oh yeah, they're definitely lower. Yeah. Okay. Clay and Steve look really good for like 3 games. Pitch blacks. I think. Yeah, game 4 he shot $180. Then the squad before that, Steve was plus 100 through 3, shot a buck 50 in the fourth game. And Clay shot 170 in the fourth game, that squad. So once it goes away, it gets pretty tough. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Your ball roll is really forward too. Throw it fast, you hit up on it, and it's very forward. So you make reactive, kind of make a urethane, especially a TNT. It's not. It's really just about creating the shape. If you create a similar shape using it, then it doesn't really. These pairs hook a lot more. Steve says he sees Luge 12, Whalen with top ball from each block, highest ping fall. All of them are fresh. Every squad is on the fresh. Hanging in there. Ready for bed. Made it yesterday too, right? This lane surface is so weird. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Those pairs are so bad. 13, 14, 15, 16 are awful. I haven't seen anybody figure it out yet. Who's Jay? That. Groves? Scoop got his internet back. Nice. Daria said Gio has 13, 14 figured out. He goes strike, open, spare, strike, strike, spare. Oh, it's better than most. My gosh, dude, I'm still dying. Poor Kenzie. Only imagine. It's such a long day. I don't really want to be here till 11. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be a one-time oil thing. A spare for Manny on 36910. The Rob, after disaster of a start, is a three. He goes open, 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 three-bagger. Oh my gosh. Should be a four-bagger. Bones, a 9-pin. Wow. I'll be right back, guys. What up? What up, y'all? I'm back. Sorry about that. Gene, that's good. Like Gene might make it. Can find you. Can find you. We are about finished here on the end pair. These are the last shots of the last game. And that's it. That's all, folks. We're going to have Gio finish up here. Actually, he's going to throw a decent game. Bye. What did he say that was nice? Oh, damn. That didn't work out there. You can still hear him. Dang, you kind of needed that. And he shot 2-0. Manny will be in. Looks like Gio. Luge shot 195. Gio shot 190 or 2-0. 206. So Luke will lead. He shot what? 195? Luke will lead the under division. Does he? How'd it go, Waylon? I do. So Manny will be in with a 2-0. Fine. So it's going to be look like Clay will be the leader. Justin Howard, Cameron Henning tie for second, plus 70. Bill Miles plus 58. Alf Lopez plus 47. Clay was already in. He just improved his score. It's true. You going to bowl the next squad too?
For those interested in bowling the 10 o'clock squad, give us just a minute to get the scores entered in, and then we'll start signing them up.
Farrell goes even. Not bad. So, anyway, where were we? Alf Lopez, plus 47. Dallas Burke, 38 over. Taylor Kelly, 37 over. Hoskins, who's already in, goes 33 over. I don't know if that helps him or not. Duncan Whitaker, plus 19. Don't know Brandon Thomas's last score. Manny Farrell, plus even. I don't know what Avery shot his last game or Jose Salinas. So, the cut. He doesn't. That means Avery Lopez currently is the number. Okay. Will you Sugma? Dob Luge. Avery jumps, so someone bowled themselves out. So now the number currently is Josh Empey at minus 16, depending on what Avery's score was. Oh, yeah. The cut's really down here because Clay was already in and so was Alex, so they don't contribute. So it's right.
For those of you that are bowling tomorrow and want to make the finals, you can store your stuff down on lane 28 against the wall down there, just down the ramp. Anywhere there.
That helped me think
You can
bowl
really
again.
get it in the bowling area if you want. Or not moving it. I will be here in 6 hours. What about?
Does not sound like Waylon. Avery is the number twice. So all the scores are under the 2-5 p.m. Yep. So far for these two squads, yep. Are you staying with them? That's cool. I don't know, man. I'm heavily considering going home. We didn't leave till like 2:30 the yesterday morning. Well, they got a run. Made it. Well, I don't know, dude. Because Alf's already in, so take Alf out. The number's Josh Empey, depending on what Avery should. You're close. I don't know what Avery. Well, done now. You're in, bro. Because Alex was already in, and Alf is already in, and so was Clay. So the cut drops 2. That's Alf. He's already in. Drops to Gene, you and Pat Loris, and Avery Lopez. But Avery already tied, yeah. So it's you and Pat Loris tied up the number. I'm pretty sure. Don't kill me when I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Well, it might not have. True.
We are missing a score sheet.
People
Harry Schaefer's the pair.
missing one score, and it's Harry's. I don't know, Gino. Don't you guys leave yet?
Oh, I ain't going anywhere for a minute.
Remember when you guys said you were going to go to dinner?
That doesn't change anything. We're still going.
Just not to.
I gotta stay here and bowl.
You guys made it seem like you're going to go to like a nice sit-down place. It's 10 o'clock.
That was the plan.
Canyon Lopez, Harry Schaefer, Amanda Moore, no game 4 on your score sheet. You're all going to get C wins.
You know what that means.
Do you know what they are?
Holy crap, they make this just so hard. So this is, if you're in, you're in.
Oh, you're right there.
8:30. Have it, I guess. Okay, there you have it. I guess Pat Loris is in. I thought it for sure. I did this. This score of Pat Loris was not there when we were looking at it before. I don't know where that appeared from, but the number is Pat Loris minus 21. Gene, I guess. Basically, it's just Gene misses it by 4, 5. So, guys, that's it. Cashers round tomorrow morning. Are you still there? 773. Well, D-Pops, I unfortunately have no control over that. Wish I did.